Cancer. Welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of July. Cancer, this is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Cancer. Also know this is a general read, you guys, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I always feel there is a gem for all, but, you know, clearly up to you. You guys receive what you want. As always, free will, as always. I will still focus on 3D environment and your spiritual growth and personal growth here. And also, this month I just want to do something different because we've had all these pivotal changes, Cancer, with the eclipses. I really do feel these energies are really aligning a lot. I've already done your other water sister signs, Pisces and Scorpio. And what's crazy is it seems, and you're just the first element I've done, so it seems like all the elements are going to be in similar energies. And so you have similar energies also that I got from my meditation, which I will give you my channel messages as always, as I channel for all energies. And so I have the channel messages for you. But let's first do some sound healing to bring to tap into our intuition and to bring our energy centered here. So let's get some started. Allow yourselves, Cancer, to come into a meditative space right now and to really receive the message and to hear it. So have no expectations, but to be in a receiving and an energy of flow. So the channel messages I got last month, I did main energies from this deck. So the main energies when I did meditation was for you, Cancer, Six of Swords. And this is a mental harmonization. I also got from the Six of Swords is expect the unexpected, so open to the unexpected. So this is an opening in the mind, because once you reach a six energy, a harmonized energy in the mind, that means you've opened up other mind space, other mental space. And so this is about making space. So making swift moves. I also feel things are going to be moving, and so you're going to make them swifter. Disconnecting for some much needed R&R for yourself. Reducing the noise, which I got for all the other signs. So I'm really curious of what else shows up in your reading. And then things have a deeper meaning for you, Cancer. So something has a deeper meaning. There is something that has a very deeper meaning for you. And then this is about making plans this month as well. So let's see what Cancer has to surrender for the month of July. Spirit, what does Cancer have to surrender? Surrender stubbornness. Okay, so if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. And this is why I guess the Six of Swords makes sense, because the fives are very fearful. When in the five energy, there's a lot of change, but there's also resistance as well because of the uncertainty of what's to come. And so here, this will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. And there may be some stubbornness in terms of resistance, I feel. So this is a lot of tension in the body. And this is why Spirit is saying disconnecting right now is probably a much needed for you, just to relax, some R&R for you, to reduce the noise, because there's a lot of, this is where you'll harmonize your energy and open that flow so you can think clearly and also feel safe in making the decisions to allow the changes to happen. So when there's so much tension and rigidness, then that creates more 5 energy, you guys. And as I said that it was 5 here on my clock, it creates more harsher energies. And so this is why I guess Spirit is saying also things have a deeper meaning for you right now. So don't be fearful of the changes, because everything has a deeper meaning. And it's about trusting and sitting with yourself so you can really hear your thoughts more clearly. So let's see, this is the Spiritual Journey Oracle. Let's see what the transitions are, Spirit. What is the transitions for July for Cancer, please? This is a lot, but I'm going to take it, Cancer, because I feel there's a lot you're transitioning. So psychic abilities here for you. You have the gift of seeing, hearing, sensing intuitively. Continue to develop your abilities. This is, again, trusting that intuition. So this is about understanding your body more, your abilities more, what you're feeling. Symptoms. You have symptoms here. Emotional, physical, mental stimulus has caused a reaction. No, it's positive or negative impacts. And this is what I'm saying. Whatever you're feeling, it's like when you allow your body to release, you have to know the positive and negative impacts. So when you're rigid and anxious, then it creates more 5s. When you harmonize and get to the 6 of Swords, which Spirit is just saying, just get to the 6. They're not saying to get to the 10. They're just saying harmonize, get to your 6, get into the flow, just lighten up. So like that, it brings in the positive and not the negative, right? And here we have karmic lessons. And souls incarnate into the human experience to resolve past life experiences. So work through any painful lessons and turn them into any opportunity for growth. And so this is, again, so here is where the channel message, things have a deeper meaning for you, Cancer. So this is about making plans and changes, shifting, allowing things to move, allowing the lessons to happen, trusting more of your intuition and listening more to your body, and allowing yourself to move to get into a more energetic frequency of flow, because this is moving you through this. So this eclipse has allowed you to, is nudging you, the symptoms, your whatever physical symptoms being experienced are nudging you for change. And this is why it's, in order to get, for it to stop being so harsh or feeling tense, in order for the moves to feel swift, right? Making swift moves, for your moves to feel swift, you need to get into the 6. So let's see the other overarching energy here for Cancer. What else do we have? Doubt, because there will be doubt. And look at this failure in the bottom. There's so much fears here. So doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Again, 5s don't like change. It's like the uncertainty. So you have to release not the doubt, the not knowing, and thinking that it's not going to go through. It's like a negative self-talk, right? You've got to kind of relax here. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn, and right now you're just learning. It's part of the lessons, right? So it's in order to make the change, you have to accept, surrender to the lesson, and then and view it as an opportunity to grow. So then ask yourself, what am I going to do? How am I going to grow from here? This happened. Okay, I did it again, or I'm not doing it again, or this is my first time and my only time, whatever that time is. But this is about flowing and just, moving forward. Spirit, what is the full moon overarching for Cancer? What is the full moon energy? We will have the full moon in Capricorn, so this has a lot to do with our foundations. And here we have believe in the impossible. So again, I feel this goes hand in hand with doubt, because it's like there's a lot of doubt of things to change. There's a lot of doubt of the possibility of what you do see but don't trust. And this is why Spirit is saying believe in the impossible here. So let's pull some energies for your 3D space and your spiritual space. Spirit, give me the energies for the 3D space. 3D space right now. What's the 3D space for Cancer? man holding a coin, and appreciation. So being in a state of gratitude, understanding where you stand, the grounding also of your energy. Give me more on the spiritual growth, spiritual soul, too much. Spirit, I'm not taking this, but we have attachment and crown chakra. I'm going to put these back, but door to spirit. So this is the world and door to spirit. I love it because this is an opening. The gates have opened. The change has opened. A new cycle is here. And this is what lessons are, because it's guiding you that what's on the other side is abundance, blossoming abundance. It's also Empress energy, like flow. The Empress is about flow, and you allowing, understanding, that's confidence. The Empress is confident, overly confident. It's like the trust in the universe. So let's get more energies here, Spirit. What else we got here? Man holding a coin and appreciation on the 3D for Cancer. So we have Four of Swords, which is rest and rejuvenate, which we just said, what did we just say, Cancer? R and R. This is an R and R moment for you, rest and rejuvenate. Intuition, to tap into more of your, to listen, to hear, firm foundation. To the base chakra, this is 4 of Pentacles, but this is 4. So this is about your foundation, your base chakra, your root chakra. Give me more here on the spiritual growth, world, spiritual growth for Cancer. There goes that 5, I'm telling you. Spiritual growth for Cancer. Personal spiritual growth. Oof, Cancer, wow. Conflict and defeat, suffering and silence, and spiritual strength here. The doubt, the lessons, the not knowing, the fears, the resistance, you know, not trusting the self. 9s are the Hermit, but this is also closing. 9s are about closing cycles here. So we're going to get into this in a moment. I first want to address your 3D here. I do want to point out power here in the bottom, strength, so courage and passion, trusting. This is about trusting and, you know, having faith in the new beginning and what's to come. Your passion aligning, your soul's being reignited, but being taken back to where you're aligning yourself. Oh my goodness, why am I having a hard time saying this? Okay, so Spirit, give me more on this man holding a coin here and appreciation. So we got man holding a coin. More on this man holding a coin. This is a lot of grounding work here. Strength again, power and tower. Wow. So your root is being shaken. There are, for some of you, this is definitely, for some of you, finances, right? Learning lessons around the financial aspects of your life. Taking more of a leap, that fool's approach to life, right? Versus being so fearful. Having more appreciation, being in a space of gratitude as well with these changes. I'm hearing believing. Give me more of this appreciation here. 10 of Wands, wow. You know, it's like, it's a lot. There's a lot that's being carried. Cancer. It is a lot being carried, but there's a sense of gratitude needed, which is where the trust needs to fall to decrease the doubt. So to me, this is more about gratitude, understanding what you are, where you're at, right? And this is why I felt, that's why I heard believing. So if you're standing as man holding a coin, you're grounded. You just have to believe. You have to believe in the change. You have to be courageous to the change. Again, that fool's approach. Give me more on this 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords here. Four of Pentacles, Empress. There goes that Empress. So this is what I'm saying. This rest, I think you need to just relax. There's a lot of holding on too tightly. Look at how tightly, right? That's why it's saying stubbornness. There is stubbornness with that. There's a lot of stubbornness with that Four of Pentacles right now. Stubbornness. If you're tensing up, I mean, look at how tense. Tensing up. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. Four of Swords. You get to see and observe yourself where you're rigid, where you need to take a stance in releasing and being more in this Empress energy of flow, trusting in what's to come. Okay, so let's see what this intuition is. Give me more on the intuition. Trusting your intuition, right? The guidance, Seven of Swords. This is a lot of deception. Not trusting, right? Seven of Swords, you're not trusting, but it's also about making plans. So if you make plans, you wouldn't be tiptoeing around the decisions. You wouldn't be in so much self-doubt, because it requires proper plans. It requires you to be in this magician energy. There goes that King of Pentacles again. Trusting that you have all the tools, you have all the resources, you're going to implement whatever change you need to make. Trusting in your power, in your guidance. Again, building up that confidence level within yourself. Give me more on this firm foundation. So we've got, like I said, the Fool's approach with the Four of Cups and the firm foundation. So another four. So the fear is this losing stability here. There's a lot of fear around it. Too much holding tightly. Too much fours here. You got 4, 4, 4. 4 can be an important, but this is where protection lives. You're protected. Spirit is guiding you because it's time. And you're also feeling it. The symptoms that you're experiencing, these fours, these tight, rigid energies cause more symptoms. Right? And so the deeper meaning here is that you have to release a little bit in order to have this Fool's approach, to take that leap, more courageous approach, and not being fearful, being more in a state of gratitude for change, for what you have. You have more than enough, believing in the impossible. When you have a scarcity mindset, it'll reduce all the opportunities, right? I release the need to know all the answers. You don't need to. Trust in the universe as well. Trust in your own intuition, right? The Sun, taking that leap to allow everything to illuminate, to show for you. So let's see what's happening here in your personal growth, because abundance is on the other side. Remember that Empress energy, plus I said it here, the Empress energy with the blossoming abundance, because she's in number 3 here. Empress is a number 3. So my goodness, here, what an internal struggle. But this is all in an alignment. So these, whatever lessons, and you know what? Your rigidness is valid, because it must have came from really difficult burdens, right? Hard lessons. But this is a test to move through those lessons, because you've already learned them. Now it's time for you to advance yourself. And sometimes energies get stuck within a specific lesson because they realize that was the maximized challenge they've ever encountered. Anything beyond that, they don't know. So the resources they have, they feel can only challenge them up to that point, but they can only conquer up to that point. But you have to know that those tools are going to take you to the next point. You're probably, actually what's next is probably a lot less frustrating and burdensome than what you're dealing with. It might just become easier. And that's where that leap needs to be taken, because a lot of the times it does happen that way, Cancer. So give me more of this world. Temperance here with the world. Patience, but also just, it's a balancing act. Give me more on the world. 5 of Swords, again, another 5. Mental. So you've got to temper your thoughts. it's again, temper the emotions, temper the thoughts, temper the doubt, not knowing the answers, because it is resisting, restricting, and not letting the cycle, the wheel to turn also, because I'm seeing the wheel of fortune in my head. Having more of an optimistic approach is needed here. Give me more to door to spirit. Yeah, because you're being protected here. This door to spirit is your protection. Give me more to door to spirit. Yeah, justice. With judgment in the bottom. This justice is here. You're being protected for things to come into order. But you got to also co-create with spirit. And that's how things come into order. And allow the lessons. This is also karmic lessons, right? Where is it? Karmic lessons. Justice is also the karmic lessons. Things are being brought into balance. So allow the lessons to happen. So work through any painful lessons and turn them into an opportunity for growth. And so no more resisting because you're scared. Right now, there's an opportunity for growth here. These 5s and these 9s. Let me see what this conflict and defeat is here. Give me the conflict and defeat here, Spirit. Thank you. Again, Magician here, alchemizing. And so you have an opportunity. Again, you have all the resources. You have to trust that you have the resources to get you past this 5, Cancer. This reading is not going to resonate, but when Spirit gives me readings like this is because someone needs it. And so, there are energies that need a little more inspiration and to look forward. So please be generous to your other Cancerians and show support as well, instead of maybe hating this, feeling like this is a negative energy. No, not everyone's on the same boat, and some people need a little more than others. And so let's just be loving and supportive, please. Okay. So this is a change, right? This is an alchemizing. See the suffering in silence. Spirit, give me more on the suffering in silence. Knight of Swords, and this is thinking that things are fleeting. And this Knight of Swords also is expecting, not trusting the unexpected. This is change. It could be change. So the suffering is like, oh my God, what if it's something I can't see? What if it's something I can't move through, right? And so whatever this changes, the suffering in silence here, making swift moves. It's allow yourself to make the swift moves, to adjust, right? Because it's the only way you're going to move. And if you have to do it in that way, then you have to trust the process. Alchemize it yourself here. No more thinking that there's not that scarcity mindset, this 5 of Pentacles mindset. And there goes that Wheel of Fortune. I told you I saw the Wheel of Fortune. Let the wheel turn, Cancer. Ace of Wands in the bottom. Here, sorry, but yes, Ace of Wands in the bottom. Let the wheel turn. It's a 1. It's a beginning that's here for you. Give me more on the spiritual strength here. Yep, 2 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, this was a relationship that truly took you down. These are family, relatives. These are friends, a betrayal that puts you in this energy. There's a lot of betraying. That's what I feel. There's a sense of a lot of betrayal. And so it has spilled over your life in many ways through your jobs, because energetically there is a frequency here. And so this is where this eclipse has allowed you to kind of cleanse. It's giving you symptoms here, but it's basically letting you, so you can know its positive or negative impact. You need to know what's the impact within yourself. And this is to realign your soul and your spirit. 2 of Cups is masculine, feminine energy, soul alignment, grounding your energy as this Queen of Pentacles. You're going to come up. 9 of Swords, spiritual strength. You're going to gain this strength, and then you're going to realign yourself. This is not easy. Hierophant in the bottom, right? This is a spiritual awakening for a lot of you. 9 of Swords again. You've got Judgment again. This is not easy. This has been very difficult and challenging, but this is to ground. Again, in order to get through this, you have to believe in the impossible. So the impossible is that things will turn for you. Some of you just feel it won't change. And these failures, maybe had really tough failures, mistakes, loss of money, relationships, whatever the failures were, you have to trust that things will move through, because at this point, the two nines here are about the self, no one else. And the Magician is also about the self. Number one, you're number one. Your oneness. You're one with the universe, co-creating with the sources, the experiences it's given you, the lessons. And so you have to search that within yourself to move through this energy and to finally shift the cycle in this stage in your life. So let's see what the major arcana shift is for you, Spirit. Yes, Temperance again, because this is a balancing, healing, mentally getting yourself right in your moods and your masculine, feminine energy here. So there's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. And I feel like this is about staying balanced, so you can seek out a moderate approach, right? Once you harmonize, again, main energy is Six of Swords. So once you get in your six and release all this tension, then you'll be able to seek a more moderate approach to what's next. And then you've got the Tower here. And in this deck, the Tower is out with the old, in with the new. And so heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Yeah, the symptoms, the shaking within yourself, all the stimulus in your body, those are signs. You know, that when you pray, universe doesn't show you the signs through positive. People think it has to be a positive. No, it's an emotional, it's a physical, emotional sign, which is supposed to make you move. And that is your test. And so often this is because you're not happy and feel lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truth. And this is a wake-up call right now to shift completely, finally align, and then things will harmonize for you. This cycle will be done. That's why you have to believe in the impossible here, Cancer. This cycle will be done and over, and you will never have to see this again, because you've learned the lessons, and now you know how to move through this energy, how to cycle it out. And guess what? You won't allow it to cycle back in. Once you make it past that harmonizing stage, that's mental Six of Swords energy, right? Remember, you're too much in the fives, Five of Swords. You have to get to your six. You need to harmonize mentally, get yourself stable. So Spirit, what is the guidance for Cancer, please? Illusions, yeah. You might be fooling yourself, or others are fooling you. Don't let your mind or someone else put lies into your head. You know your own truth. Be careful of people who don't have any integrity. Take the blindfold and see what is real. You know, I got the same card in my Divine Feminine Twin Flame Energy Illusions. And so I feel like this is a lot. The collective also probably will be dealing with a lot of illusions dropping. But in this energy here, Cancer, this is again, there's a truth that needs to be spoken to yourself. And the blindfolds need to come down, but it's okay, because it's just releasing. It's moving you through. Again, it's moving you through here. So Cancer, we're going to leave it there. I want to close it out with some more sound healing to bring in the good energy and to allow yourself to shift your frequency. So allow your body to feel the frequency and to really move through the next couple of weeks to get in tuned with yourself, okay? Know that you have the power to change everything that you seek, you know, be in that Magician energy. Alchemize and allow yourself to move and to close these cycles. So Cancer, I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message, bye.